Could it be? Could it be that there's finally a Phantom Arcade stream? Is it really true? Hello, Russell Tunes. How is it going? Hello. Hello, all of you. Trying to decide what girlfriend's arm pose should be. We're working on the Newgrounds Christmas sight skin for 2022. Like I said, is FNF canned? Does it look like it's canned? Does it not look like I'm drawing them right freaking out? June's lived tis the second, said Dave! After 3 months of no streams. It's been a wacky time. Damn, I really don't know what to do for arm pose. I think I want one of them to be holding their face. Where's Dave? It's not the real Dave. What have you done with Dave? It's me! It's me! Don't shoot! I swear it's me! Now let's just steal this. Let's just give girlfriend the boyfriend hands that I made. And instead, for boyfriend, maybe boyfriend is doing like he's holding his face, like blushing. He's just like, wow, I'm really kissing girlfriend. Do I like that? Let's see if I put it like that. Nah, that looks busted. Alright, boyfriend can have his damn arms back. Girlfriend should be doing something else cute. Please draw gay in reverse, please, please, please. What are you saying? You're not making any sense. I'm asking Twitch for a new rule that just lets me fucking kill some of you guys. Banning isn't enough. Some of you fuckers need to die. Oh, we're getting down to some fucking Alpine Racer. Cause Namco never does us wrong. Alright, I'm already getting distracted. Girlfriend, what is her hands doing? Alright, let's just review. So this is the Newgrounds Christmas sight skin. Here we have Nene getting a machete for Christmas from Santa. We're gonna have Pico unboxing a present. We got boyfriend and girlfriend kissing. And then what is it? It's gonna do it's gonna do Skid and Pump, like making fun of them. Maybe who should be laughing? I was gonna do one of them's gonna be mocking them and the other one's like laughing. Maybe Skid should be the one who's like, they both have like interesting mouth shapes, so I'm not sure exactly. Good lord. Jeff is laughing. No Jeff in the Christmas sight skin. I wanted to you know, maybe it should be Skid, because even though you won't get to see like those stitches in his mouth really well, it'll just be harder to do it with Pump with the way his teeth are shaped. on like his little fangs he has on the side of his head. A lot of people always ask me that why'd I remove Pump's tooth. It's just, I posted it on the thing. It's just that was Evil Skater's design. I asked him to give me what he felt like were some good designs for them. And that's what I got, and I like them. I think it's good that they're different. It's like, you know, they're Palos characters, and I think that having them slightly changed to fit the art style. How come Ryu and Chun-Li in Fortnite aren't pixel art? Huh? Huh? Yeah, maybe he should do a different thing with his hands. I just fucked up. I just hit like... Oops, that is not what I want. Now this shit is fucking loaded. Okay. And then Pump is just like, he's like, oh man, he's like, this is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Making fun of people who are in true love. The sight skin has these like very rigid borders we have to work in between though, so I'm gonna have to make some stuff kind of small. I gotta be a little careful with that. Okay, there's them. They fit in pretty well. This can be pretty large. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down from my headphones. Lol. Just so I can damn focus. How are the audio levels sounding? Can I try to replicate Skid's voice? What should Skid say? Skid talks like this. I'm not as good as I can't do it like Palo can. Cause what is he says? This is gonna be cringy. Trying to figure out a voice is always super cringy when you're first doing it. Oh man, I'm trying to think, cause I know Skid is the higher pitched one, and then Pump has like the more mucusy voice, where he's like, "Yay! We must go to the house to find candy." I don't know. Oh wait, Skid, that is Pump. You're right. Skid, man, Skid is so much Palo's voice. I just don't even think I can possibly do that. Yay! Make it sound like Pump is a hooker. Well, that's not what I'm trying to do. In fact, I'm not even trying to voice him at all. I'm trying to draw. You goofy fucking losers are getting in the way of that. I'm trying to sketch out what I want them all to be. I was thinking a fun thing to do on stream. Well, first of all, there actually are a handful of game assets I can finally do on stream. I've been saving them up, and I have a few to choose from now. One of which being Palo has been helping with the Spanish translation of the game, so there's a lot of Spanish assets to just redraw. That won't really be the most exciting shit, but it'll be something fun to kind of just crank out. while I'm just chilling out with you guys. And then also, there just kind of are some extra art pieces that I feel like, while some of you out there will rub your hands and trace to your heart's content, there are some scenes where I feel like nobody will be able to know what they're for. So even if people trace and use them, since they won't be using them for the purpose I'm intending it, I can live with it. Man, I have not really drawn these guys much since like the vinyl. You guys will see when the vinyl comes out. That's the one piece of art I haven't shared that pertains to that. It's a nice big juicy secret. Draw Phobos. I don't even understand what that is. Oh yeah, but what is it? For making a comic on stream. The One Piece. I wanted to write it with you guys. I wanted to write the comic with the audience and have the audience come up with one. I felt like that would be fun. Like basically, I would just ask panel for panel what everyone thinks the best next panel would be. And then just like we'll just decide. Maybe it'll be a combination of comments. But yeah. When I said why didn't you do it, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Draw Glep tempting. Skid ends up puking in Pump's mouth. Somebody's been watching Chainsaw Man, huh? I haven't seen the latest Chainsaw Man episode, but I've read the whole manga, so I'm good. I haven't read like the 2 newest chapters though. Ever since her friend showed up at her door, keeping it spoiler free. There might be like 3 new chapters by now. Man, I've been so busy doing all this shit, I haven't even had time to play Bayonetta 3. I pretty much just end up like so tired at the end of the day from doing all this shit. I've been meaning to stream for weeks. But man, at the end of the day, it's like I'm so exhausted. I just go on Splatoon 3 and play Salmon Run and just get really fucking mad. Just like deranged, stupid ass mad as hell. Tobias, W84's gotta go. Alright, see you, bitch. Be gone with you. Oh man, Azura's Wrath. Are you playing that on PS3? Or just emulating it on like Steam or something? I don't know. Let's move this up. You played House of the Dead. Yeah, at like a friend's house like a long ass time ago. I don't have it. I was playing man, like Wanda came to visit a while ago, Wanda Boy from Newgrounds, along with dear old Ninja Muffin, to have a little working session on the game in person. We picked up, I picked up Ninja Assault and some Gun Con 2. Does anybody even know what the fuck that is? Cause dude, let me tell you, Ninja Assault is fucking sick, man. And so is Vampire Knight. Those games are hard, though. Those games are hard, and you better not be epileptic if you're playing that shit. Because the screen has to flash every time the gun connects to it. Okay. Yeah, the GunCon 2 are like the crazy ass guns. You have to plug into like the system for that. You have to plug it like through the aux cord and everything, or not, just for like the yellow auxiliary cable for video. Ulysses Bob Monde said hi, and Zom Game 909 said hi. Well, hello everyone. Hello. I wonder if one of his hands, just to make it dead obvious, if one of his hands should be like pointing at them. That's also something kids do. Just fucking point at people. Skid and Pump so far are the only kids in Friday Night Funkin'. Putting his knuckle there makes that look too weird. There we go. Now he looks like he's calling these fuckers out. He says, ew, PDA, ew. Thank you, Amazing Pangu666. Skid does the Wojak meme. Oh my lord. I am excited to work on more stuff on stream. I feel like that has been the goal, and I feel like finally I'm able to sit down and do that. I have a good amount of stuff chosen. God damn, let me tell, I bet the words everyone wants to hear. Let's tell a small fucking story, my guys, my friends. Yeah, it turns out game development is hard. Who would have fucking guessed? And honestly, I don't really mean that in a bad way at all, but it is sort of like, it's this crazy thing where we always think like, if I ever make a game, I won't take that long. And then it's like, oh shit, I'm wrong. It's crazy how things stack up. I will say though, it has been like an interesting while, because I feel like forever ago we were just like, all right, we're gonna do it, we're gonna release this stuff, it's gonna be a ton of stuff, we're just gonna get it done, we're gonna release it, that's what's up. And then it's like what's the best way to spell it out? I'm going to try and break it down. I still don't want to give any spoilers on what we're doing, because I'm so excited for everyone to see it, and we've worked really hard on it. And at this point, if there are a lot of people who hear that and like roll their eyes or like aren't jumping in their seats, I don't blame you. I mean, like, you know, we've kind of dedicated ourselves to kind of really stepping back and like polishing things. So like, hey, it's taken a long time, and for people who are like, oh, well, I'll be excited when I see it, I don't blame you. But the story behind it, and I want to tell this. I feel like making tweets on this stuff is totally worthless. But like, I know every now and again people have fun kind of like quote tweeting the like the delay message. Oh my goodness. At that point in time, we had a very small, like a super small but really, really polished amount of content that we wanted to get out that would be like a huge bundle for people, but it was also, in a way, it was like more of the same. It was just like, it was more content stacked on top of what was there. And like, we were gunning and gunning and gunning and staying up and staying up and staying up and crunching and crunching. And like, we just got to a point where it's like, man, we're doing all this. And like, we're like looking at how much work it is. And then it's like, okay, you know what? We're rushing to get all this stuff done. But I actually feel like this thing could be better. Or like, I feel like this thing, like, why is this so hard to put in? Like loading in certain assets, putting down certain pieces, having to work to do offsets for people who are familiar with that. It's just like, it's like reevaluating and being like, okay, you know what? We could rush to meet like fan demand and expectation, but like, you know, there's people doing that every day for mods, and if we're also just like rushing for content, then like we're gonna struggle to get our own game done in the future. So it's just like, yeah, we could put something out now while like everything's still super hot and like cash in on numbers. But it's like, there's just no reason to do that. It's like, making a good game is more important than just like, I don't know, just like cashing on like hype or things being hot. 'Cause, you know, I won't lie, like, it is tempting to get out like more content while people are really salivating for it. But I think just like making the game good and making sure the game gets done, because I think we just hit a lot of points and roadblocks where it's like, okay, putting in assets, it's difficult. Having to work and do offsets is difficult. Having to, the way that charting works, it's difficult. It's just like there's all these tiny things to where it's just like each one I felt like impeded quality, but each one was like definitely like a major project to take on and fix up. And so like, I just kind of figured if it'll get more stuff in the future, and if all that stuff will run better and play better, and it will give, and at the same time we can also build these like toys for people to play with, it's just like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's like there's going to be a lot of people who are sad they won't get the most immediate thing instantly, but it's been a matter of just like polishing the game on the inside, how it runs, how it loads, even just like a lot of things that people will probably never care about, but like will make the game just like run better even if you don't notice it, and make it easier for us to develop. And yeah, so like that really has just been like a huge bulk of it. And all the while, there are some things where I'm sitting down with the programmers, telling them what I want, how it needs to be done, really just like hand-holding and going through. There's some things where like the programmers are doing stuff that I don't fucking understand. I don't understand how goddamn asset loading, pulling assets, buffered, I don't get this shit at all. So sometimes I can't sit down with them. I can't like handhold or like point over the shoulder, and those are the times where it's like, all right, I'm off. I'm like checking in on the musicians. I'm seeing who's doing what. I'm making sure that nobody has too much idle time. You know, since it has been such a long wait, I've been making sure that all the while that nobody's sitting down for too long. Of course, like not doing anything. Like, not only is the team like prepping future content like alongside me, but like even when I'm off in my own world doing art that like I'm behind on, or even when the programmers are doing their thing, that even when we're all basically separated by these walls of work, like I'm still making sure that every single person has a task that's going on, so that when the update comes out, I don't know, at this point it'll just be ludicrous. It reminds me of when I was working on the Smash collab. It almost feels like it feels like there's finally just been like a huge collaborations where like the Smash collab was like, oh my god, this is so much work, this is so much time, this is so much effort, this is so much like management, that when this comes out, I almost can't even believe it. At times I seriously thought I was gonna die before the Smash collab came out, because it almost felt too good to be true. It was like almost an hour's worth of some of the funniest cartoons I've ever seen, all piled together over months with hours poured into them from all these people. It's like, this shit is just gonna be too fucking good when it comes out. I feel like, will God even let it happen? Am I just gonna get struck by lightning? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that is almost how I feel now. It's like there's so much stuff coming that, like, I mean, I'm not trying to overhype people. I guess it's just like there's been so much work done on my end, and just making sure the whole thing runs smoothly along with Cam. Whether it's just like business meetings with team members, like it's every day, all the time. And so yeah, that really is like the best summary I can like give at the moment, is just like there's all this stuff we're constantly doing, and I'm excited as fuck. I guess basically, like, in a way you could say that like the quote unquote like scope has like gone up, but it's almost been like out of our hands in a way, where like when we come to a wall that, you know, we should be climbing, it's like, well, we can avoid it and just pump something out, or we can just hunker down and start climbing the wall. And that's what we've had to do more than one time. It's almost been like torturous in that way, where it's like, oh wow, we thought we almost had it, now we have to make this thing. We thought we almost had it, now we have to make this thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I'll be amazed to see what life is like once it's out. It's just nuts. Also, I don't feel like this is Alpine Racer. What is this? Oh, this is Alpine Racer. Also, Mao is in the chat. Hello, Mao. Also, I am awestruck tipped $5 and said, I love you. This guy literally just told another guy on Twitch that they love them. That guy is confident in their sexuality. That's a champ right there, is what I'm saying. This is Flash CS4. Man, I'm definitely overhyping it now, which I don't want to do, but I just feel like I'm literally excited to tell the stories about like making some of the upcoming stuff once I finally can. Because there's been some stuff where like, I mean, I pitch it to the team and they look at me like I'm fucking stupid, but then like we just slowly work out how to put it in. And it feels awesome. Alright, so there's Pump and Skid. They're laughing at GF and BF for kissing and loving each other. Nene getting the knife. Yeah, Pico. Alright, so Pico's gonna be opening a Christmas present and he's bewildered by what's inside of it. So what's inside? What's inside the box he's getting? Also, Toe Shish Cool said, you guys know that you don't have to put everything in one update. I mean, that is true, but it's also tough because, like I said, it's... I don't know how to describe it. There's just things about, like, the engine or how, like, some of the stuff works to where it's, like, to get what I want in the game has to, like literally just fucking function differently. Like, I've made some animations for the game that are so fucking large that the programmers have had to just invent new shit on, like, Hacks Flixel to get the crap I'm making to run inside the fucking game. And, like, there's really no way to, like, not include that in the update, if that makes sense. Like, that's just more raw manpower that, like, they have to fucking do. Okay, wait, so a bazooka, a lemon, a pipe bomb, a gun, a blunt, Otis. What program is this? Flash CS4. Will there still be a Wrecked remixes? Oh, of course, my friend. Should find his teacher's head. A bomb that is also a blunt. A bazooka. What would fit in a box? I think I said a lemon. Oh, an apple. You know, an apple is actually not bad. That is a good one. That should be a copy of Friday Night Funkin'. I made his ear rounded. What am I doing? What is this? I don't know what this says. This is really good. How is the talking to music audio? Also, you guys see that Rhythm Fever is coming out on Switch as a port? One guy said GF should canonically have tits the size of her head. I mean, I believe in democracy. I guess if there was like a petition online that got like 1 million signatures, I guess I would do it, I guess. Until then, sorry. A brand new Rhythm Heaven would be good, but hey, take what you can get. I mean, games preservation is important, and like, what? How the fuck else do you even play Rhythm Fever right now besides like emulator or just having a Wii? GF does not have an OnlyFans. I will squash that one right now. Nene has an OnlyFans. Nene definitely has an OnlyFans. I'm reading your mod messages, Mal. I'm reading them. Dragon tipped $3 and said, "Hey PA, do you mind drawing a shirtless senpai on stream when you get a minute?" This guy is deranged. I don't normally take drawing requests on stream, so we'll have this be the only one. So no one else, don't donate in vain. We're gonna do a quick shitty shirtless senpai, cause why not? Yeah, it's definitely been a hot minute since I streamed. I've been dying to. I've wanted to. Senpai would be the kind of guy who strips when you don't even ask him to, and then when you don't tell him he looks awesome, he just starts crying. What would be his face? Yeah. This is the senpai art that's only in the official guidebook. No more school uniform. This is the messiest sketch ever. Senpai's an 18-year-old high schooler, so he literally has just like borderline no definition. He's also just like a pretty twink boy. He does like crunches in the morning just to not be fat. But all the girls go crazy for it anyway, even though he has no muscle definition. Literally not impressive at all, but they still love it. There you go. That's a $3 doodle right there if I ever done seen one. Back to the damn task at hand. Alright, Pico getting his Christmas present. He's getting apples. Alright, Pico. Oh my fucking god, what am I saying? Why did I say that? Pico. God damn it. Pico is getting his Christmas gift. He's wearing one of those, like, instead of wearing, like, a fuzzy jacket, he's wearing one of those, like, goddamn Sasuke Uchiha, like, neck jackets that zip up. Piku. Okay. It's got like the ribbon that comes off of the gift. I want to layer them all in a way to where they all stand out really well, but it's going to be tough getting them to fit in these borders. I hope I don't have to make them like too small. Remember Happy Harry did a side skin one time that was like fit like 50 billion fucking characters in for like the holidays. That one was awesome. It was all the characters like lining up like outside to see Santa. So this one is, I guess, a little bit like that. But hey, can't fucking go wrong with characters lined up to see Santa. And just generally hanging out for mayhem. He's scratching his damn head. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. This bitch is sending me apples? Okay. You know what we'll do? We'll these jackets normally have hoods, so we'll do a hood. Henry Stickmin spam. Toppa called it. Toppa called it. Time for Darnell to enter the photo. What happened to the back-end dev thing? That's right. So as part of what we've been doing, it's like to get extra help. Cam recently put out help wanted for hiring for back-end programmers. And yeah, I mean, just another thing on everyone's fucking shoulders is like I meet up with him every now and again to discuss his interviews with them. Just one more thing we all have to fucking worry about. But it is for, yeah, it's for the best though. So he's been diligently like working his way through interviewing them, and there's a fuckload of applications, so He's doing his best to keep working on the game, but keep interviewing people, keep track of all the interviews. Slowly getting his way through all of them. Seems like a lot of really awesome people have applied, so if anybody here is one of them, thank you for applying. I'm excited to work with whoever ends up getting hired. Straighten this out more. Why'd the music stop? Darnell, well, I'm trying to do an expression like he's trying to hold in like this goofy like laugh. So he knows he's being a fucking shit. Video pause, continue watching, yes. Actually, let's do PS1, ambient jungle. This person like put out like, they mentioned that it was like a year's worth of work. This person put out like this crazy ass, what the fuck? My own thing just fucking wouldn't let me post it. What? Dumbass thing. Alright, wait, hold up. I want to post a link to this fucking thing. There we go. How was my experience with IHOP? Somebody just asked me that. It's funny, that person just asked how my experience was with IHOP. That is weird. You know, I have worked there in the past. I don't even know if that was a meme response or what. Troy donated $10 and said, "Hey Dave, hope all is well for you and the team. Whenever the update comes out, I know it's gonna be lit. And also, Dave, how was your Thanksgiving? I'm making a cartoon about you and Jeff that's going on in Newgrounds soon. I hope if you see it, you'll like it." I bet I will like it. I hope it's funny. I hope it makes me look strong and handsome, and I hope it portrays Jeff accurately, which is fucking stupid and just fucking drooling. Oh. I hope it portrays just like me beating him like an animal and just treating him like dirt. Okay, my Thanksgiving was good. I normally just work straight through the holidays, but I did go hang out and meet up with my dear old family the other day. Sat down for a delicious meal with them to regale them of the tales. Let's only be a little bit on fire. Would I actually whip Jeff's ass in a one-on-one fight? Nah, Jeff would like... If Jeff were to hit me, there'd just be like a fine red mist where I was standing. Yeah, I did work at IHOP before. Yeah, that sucked ass. I know some people have good experiences with it, but when I was like a server, man, I got like no fucking tips, man. I don't make the best waiter, I suppose. And then once they were just like, all right, fuck you, you suck at this. Like, they're like, you're fired. And I was like, great. I made like no money and I'm fired. And then they called me back like, you want to wash dishes? I was like, okay. And then I did that for like a day and it sucked so much ass. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go be a cashier. Being a waiter is lame as shit. Just being a cashier, at least you just get to stand there and you just get paid like a normal amount of money. Yeah, so like I said, I always had the endless pancakes. I also couldn't fucking remember the menu. I just didn't give a shit. So then people like, if you can't remember the menu as a waiter, you're fucked. And that's what I was. I was fucked. I couldn't remember it for shit. And even once I did try to remember it, then they'd get on your case because if you don't remember like the kids menu differences and the old people menu differences, like the senior menu, then they're on your ass too. So that shit was all kinds of fucked. The only thing I remember is how much I fucking hated them. I feel like there's a, like, when you work with people as a waiter though, your friends are pretty nice because all you guys gotta have each other's backs. So that's cool. I feel like every other job I worked at, nobody gave a shit about each other for the most part. But being a waiter, it was kind of like, I think everybody just knows that it sucks so much that you just gotta be nice to each other. Yeah, IHOP food is kind of lame. I would rather eat at pretty much at any chance, or if it was Denny's or IHOP, I pretty much chose Denny's every time, even though Denny's also is, well, you know what AV Jim would say, right? Ass. It's ass. I hated Denny's. Fuck you. If you're a teenager and you are starting to have money for on your own for the first time ever, and you have friends who are getting cars, or you get a car, yeah, Denny's will just, much like Wawa, it'll just become your best friend. Because Denny's is open at stupid ass hours and they serve breakfast all day. Denny's is not that good. Denny's is like the most standard run-of-the-mill diner food ever. It's not bad and it's not good. It is maybe the textbook definition of diner food. I guess maybe if somebody at Denny's is just feeling passionate that day, you could end up with something good. You said, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm talking about Denny's, man. Where the fuck do you live? You don't know what Denny's is. Denny's is mid? Question mark? I hate to break it to you, man. Denny's burgers are their best item. I don't know. I don't know. That's a controversial statement. I think a burger is like the last thing I would get at a Denny's. I feel like a burger is kind of hard to get right. Was somebody gonna tell me the medium rare steak at Denny's is the second best item? Shut the fuck up. It's like easy to make shit is the best thing you can get at Denny's. Like eggs. You'll have some good eggs at Denny's because it's pretty hard to fuck that up. And even if they do, you can just slather it in whatever sauces they have. One thing that Denny's never really fucked up, because it's like almost impossible, is they had like this gravy and biscuit thing. Which if you're poor as shit, I know you had that. Gravy and biscuit cost like $1.30. And it's like, so it's what it says. It's like a damn biscuit with like some gravy and some sausage bits on it. It'll fill your ass up. Alright, we're talking about Denny's instead of drawing. Bad. Bad. Mayonnaise on eggs. Mr. Electric, have to his school, sent to the principal's office, and killed. I'm just drawing an expression really fast, see which one I like. That expression's dumb. I don't know if I like that one though. Or what if he has a big cheeky smile? That looks too pompous for Darno. Make Darnell blush like in the Tangman episode. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't even need to look up a reference. I've seen Tankman 2 too many times. I don't really know if that works though. Dave, have you seen the fuck love Kakarot meme? Frosties with fries are the best. There will be Hank in a future week, but I feel like people already know that. Whitmix said why he never responded to me. I'm sorry, man. I'm not catching it. I'm trying to draw. If you have been to Knott's Berry Farm, how's your experience? I've never been to Knott's Berry Farm. I heard about it my whole life. At this point, I basically hate Knott's Berry's fucking farm. So everybody talks it up like it's hot shit. I literally hate it purely for sour grapes philosophy. Because I've never had it and can't have it, I fucking hate it. What's a constant problem you run into with the development of FNF? Well, like I talked about earlier, it's kind of just like needing to update other things. But it's a good problem to have because the more that things get fixed, the better everything runs and works. You've never heard of Knott's Berry Farm? Mr. Electric have Mowling sent to the principal's office and killed! Does that face work? Does that face work? Let's see. Kind of works. It was 9 plus 10. 19. 21. Okay, we're gonna have to really work hard to fit characters more like into frame. Gotta be a conscious effort to do that. 'Cause there's not a lot of visual real estate. If anybody's wondering what's up, we're drawing the Christmas New Grounds 2022 site skin. If I can at least get it all sketched up and all the ideas out on stream, I feel like doing the line work either on or off stream, shouldn't really be too hard. Slightly devious brow. Nah, it looks weird. Nah, I feel like leaving that expression simple is just the best way to go with it. Okay. Oh, okay. Dave, you made it out the hood, yes or nah? Yeah. Dave, do a sleep stream. Okay. Oh, Kisk tipped $5 and tagged an image in the chat that I can't click because I fucking... Man, this chat thing for Streamlabs is so dumb as shit. Kisk, if you're still here, fucking link your thing again. I'll click it. Kisk is an insanely talented Newgrounds animator who's been waiting 50 billion fucking years for me to finish. I don't think I can send that here, lol. Well, send it to me on Twitter or something. Also, Kisk, you should send me... Oh my god, my brain just shut down. Kisk, send me your damn image on Twitter so I can look at it. Congrats on the baby, PA. Thanks. Being a father's tough work. Not as tough as being a game dev. Puts child up for adoption the same day that Jeff goes to adoption clinic. Jeff sees my child and feels an irresistible urge to raise it. Name my first child Jeff. Tempting, tempting. Right, we're gonna really try and squeeze Darnell over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what though? Damn it. He'll need to be bigger though. Cause like... Ah, shit. Ah, shit. My fucking new friend's name's out with 3 letters. So one of them though must be like blocking off the view like up here. So like from a camera perspective, Darnell should be like up more. Oh god. This is getting stupid fast. I will work on that and fix that. But the basic idea is there. Darnell is lighting Pico's head on fire. We have these guys laughing at them as they kiss. Phantom Arcade Jr. That's right, Moutling. They're kissing. I just drew cartoon characters kissing. Look at them kissing and in love. This is how I love to kiss the people I love most. Like my mom and my dad. Sonic 255 says at Phantom Arcade, can I kiss you? Beats you with a hammer. What happened to the dick pic? It's back into the ethos. It's back to where I found it on Google Images. Result like number 5. Waffle or pancakes? Man, normally I'm a pancakes guy, but waffles sound pretty fucking good right now. Which dick pic? Jeff on Twitter a while ago asked me if I had an OnlyFans, so I just found a picture off Google Images and sent it to him of a giant cock. And it made me laugh really hard. And over at Jeff's desk, I literally heard him fucking laugh till he cried. And it made me laugh. Okay, wait. Trying to think. Okay, so there will be like a big ass like candy cane thing here. Maybe it should be bigger. See, there's a part of me that like thinks I should plan this out like extensively and like really think about it. But then there's another part of me that's like, you know what? I feel like I should just draw till I'm happy with it. Because I feel like, what is it? Let me. I always think back to the Dragon Ball Z Christmas illustration. Where, like, it brings me so much joy, and it's so fucking good. But also, it really is just like, this dude was not thinking too hard about this. What the freaking heck? Okay, wait, let me grab this. So, this one. It's like, it's so good, it's so soulful, it makes you feel so much goddamn Christmas joy. But at the same time, it's like, what's the concept here? It's like, I guess they're by Kame House? It's like, I don't know, is that Kame House? It's got like big ass trees near it. So it's like, that's I think it might just be some like random ass house. Those are pine trees, it's got like pine trees near it, that can't be Kame House. So like, and that doesn't really look like Goku's house either. Goku's house is like the half, like it's like a dome shaped. So like, yeah, they're just standing like the middle of a snowy field by some like random ass house, and they're all dressed as Santa holding like toy sacks except for Piccolo, who's crossing his arms and being difficult. They're all doing the same pose. I mean, like, there's a lot of cute stuff, just like Chi-Chi having to like lean up a little bit to stand over Roshi. How confident and smug they all look. Piccolo's little like sweat bead. Gohan being almost the shortest, beaten by Poir. Like, I don't know. It's an awesome picture, but it's like the concept is pretty simple. So part of me is like, am I just drawing random shit? But then it's also just like, well, I guess this is a step above all characters just dressed as Santa holding toy sack.
have to check Twitter real fast, see what Kisk sent. I could definitely open that on stream, Kisk, you nerd. Kisk sent a disturbingly illustrated picture of boyfriend taking his shoes off with his huge fucking toes, like right near the camera with a fisheye lens. I mean, the church congregation wouldn't like it, but I don't give a shit. Dave, what's your favorite Family Guy episode? I have not seen enough of that to have an answer. When YouTube was like brand new, everyone would always look up the scene of, at least, I say everyone. A lot of people in my class and like my pal who I'd hang out with, always just looking up that scene of Brian beating up Stewie, asking where his money is, and like just beating the shit out of him with like the golf club and like torching him with the flamethrower. People would always look up that on YouTube, and then people would always look up like Peter versus the Chicken. Those always had like a disturbing amount of views, and I can literally imagine those with my... When I think of those scenes, I can see the crusty old YouTube player with the big fucking circle gray knob to turn back time on the video. Monster drinking eggnog straight from the carton. I enjoyed watching early AVGN and Bionicle stop motion fights set to music by The Offspring as a kid. I don't know about that second one, but I definitely enjoyed watching fucking AVGN. My friend first told me about that, and I went home and looked it up. That's one of those things where like you hear somebody talk up how good something is, and when you finally see it, you're not disappointed in the slightest. That shit had me dying. That shit's still funny. The fact that that holds up at all is insane. Almost like nothing from back then holds up as like still being funny, aside from like some YouTube poops. And even then, like Jallerbo has mostly outdone a lot of those, like their SpongeBob ones. Like, fucking, the fact that I can go back and watch like pretty much the first 100 episodes of AVGN and still laugh, that's crazy. There's a lot of shit that's just not as funny as it used to be just because it aged out of being funny. But there's a few things that hold that charm, like Tourette's guy. Tourette's guy is still fucking funny. Wait a minute, you fucking dick! Pretty much every day, I think me and Corey still fucking quote Tourette's guy to each other. If one of us see anybody we ever don't like, immediately the first thing that comes out of our mouth is that we hope that the next movie they're in, they get blown into a million fucking pieces. Tourette's guy just knew how to like talk so poetically. Dad, I heard that she's gay. Oh, that's alright, son. That just means that she likes what I like. When his son is like weird fruity son is like at the store and he's like, oh my gosh, they've Captain Crunch, Dad, Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch. He's like, hey, calm down, don't get a big dick. And he screams it and everyone at the grocery store is looking at him. You can't beat that. Or like him ramming his like weird cart into the fucking thing and knocking the display down on him and just screaming fuck when it happens. Or him going in the back kitchen where he's like, where'd the assholes who built this place put the fucking bathroom? That shit is just funny. it's like, yeah, who hid the keys, pissed in my car seat, and wrinkled my Randy Travis poster? All that shit is funny as fuck. Watch Tourette's guy. He came back and did new videos, and they're kind of like lame. But the old Tourette's guy videos, I think those are still funny or it's just pure nostalgia. But it still makes me laugh. I'm spilling the... Oh, man. Hold up a second. I gotta find something. Tourette's guy. I wanna see him at the grocery store.
The dog doesn't know about that. Don't you ever talk about my dick without my permission. Can we get some of this movie theater butter popcorn? How much is it? $5. Oh, what the hell? I guess so. Oh, yes! Yes! Calm down. Calm down. Don't get a big dick. What the hell do you mean up here, man? Get up our horse. Holy shit!
I never thought him doing this one was funny till Corey did it like every day. Corey will sit at the fucking microwave and just like, bitch, bitch. Whether he actually has Tourette's or he's just being an asshole in public, it's funny, man. So anyway, yes, that is Tourette's guy. It is old as shit, but it is good. Depending on your sense of humor, it could equally be one of the unfunniest, lamest things ever. But I think it's funny. When I was really little, that Tourette's guy thing where he like where he's asking that guy if he can stash pickles at his house. The guy's like, well, I don't know, man. He's like, how many pickles is it? He's like, it's like 36 cases of pickles. He's like, oh jeez, man, I don't know if I got room for that. Like, I don't give a shit. Anyway, new viewers. We're drawing the Newgrounds 2022 Christmas site skin. Monster's been drinking too much of the eggnog. I'll get his back arch right first, then I'll give it the spinal detail. David, change your fucking stream title? What's wrong with it? What is the stream title? I don't remember. Oh, it says Rhythm Tengoku. Oh, that's busted, man. That's... I changed it before I went live. It doesn't update sometimes. That sucks. I named it, I don't know, I forget. It said drawing in the title. I swear to you it did. I'm not stopping just to fix it though, sorry. I don't know if you can change that on the fly. I don't think you can. Can you change that on the fly? You normally can. How do you do that? That actually would be a nice thing to know. Also, Fiery, the Alien Dragon, tipped $3 and said, it's amazing that someone is still out there remembering an old name like Tourette's guy. I used to watch those videos when I was like 6 years old. I can't get anything like that anymore. Though Arcade know of someone called Angry Grandpa, though. No, I don't know anything about Angry Grandpa. I'm going to have to look that one up later. If it's anywhere near as funny, I will lose my shit watching it. Well, yeah, I know it still says Rhythm Tengoku. How the fuck do I change it? Oh, man. Okay, no, wait. I found it. Okay, here. I'm changing it right fucking now. I already changed it. I just want to say, I already changed it when the stream started. But I'll change it again. Okay. I'm gonna refresh it in the browser just to check it. Oh my god, it still says Rhythm. I just changed it on the thing, okay? I literally just did. Oh my god, when I can't fix this shit, man. I just checked the update stream info again. It still has the thing in there. What the fuck am I? Listen, it's fucked. I'm playing Rhythm Tengoku today, I guess. I shit you not. I just found the panel for changing it. I changed it and it didn't work. We've got shit to draw. It's a waste of time anyway. I feel like this ass does not look right. In fact, a lot of this anatomy does not look perfect. I'm gonna have to scrunch them together a bit. Or you know what? No, it's because they wouldn't take up the whole thing. That's why it looks busted. They're like stomach. They're like abdomen would be like right there. Then their other leg would be like right there. And there'd be that. Yeah, there we go. Yes, yes, very nice. More like a pure black, I guess. Whatever. Just in general, probably just move this up. I like the curled up like that. I probably just need to move him like inward. I'll see about that. It looks fine. BK Last 111 says, "What up?" Hello, you. What up? Can you hide a Goku somewhere in the skin? Oh, I don't know about that. Also, real fast, I'm doing this mostly. There's a different template now, but just for the sake of going through it quickly, I'm kind of like starting with the old template. But I didn't feel like digging up the old template, so I'm drawing off of like my old ass 2017 Newgrounds site scan. I don't even think I have this like up in the art portal anywhere. This is where I just took a ton of like the most. This is like a ton of the big characters on Newgrounds at the time, from like the popular cartoon shorts and games, just tossed into the thing. Got Tom Fulp's face on the moon. Starbarian ship flying by. Got Adaran monster running from the eyeball. It's a fun ass like game from Newgrounds. Funny Zach Hadel cartoon. Subo Entangy Mustard with the Dick Hog Eggnog. This thing is old. Old ass Joel G character. Look, I put in the characters from Must Murder Mommy, even though me and Cam never finished that game. We never finished it, but I put them in there because I thought we were going to be done the game in 1 month. Lol. The Heart Trip and Oatly was brand new from Bassett at the time. Gilded Guy. Stan from Nightmare Cops. Oh, it darn brings me back. Anyway. That was 5 years ago. I hope I can make a better site skin now that it's been 5 years. Wait, one guy, Bummy underscore Z said, Dave, what should I draw? Draw a guy. Draw a guy with a rocket launcher pushed to the back of his head. And then do a second drawing where the guy pushes the trigger and blows both of them up. It's funny, I made them larger because it's implied that like the camera's like getting large, like they're closer to the camera, but I feel like they're almost like too large for like where they are relative to everything. See, no wonder Toriyama just drew everybody in Santa outfits like standing in the snow, because just like he didn't have fucking Control Z. He's like, fuck it, I've got to get this done today. And I already got to finish next week's fucking chapter. All these fuckers are going in Santa suits and they're gonna stand in front of a vague house in a field, and that's it. And it's gonna be the most charming damn thing I ever drew. Alright, so I put a gray and a white because, like, for myself, I feel like when you click onto the site, the white area is gonna be like it's gonna be kind of what like your eyes are like initially drawn to. So I felt like that should be like of the highest importance, or like that should be like the most visually appealing, and kind of like work from that frame out of there. I think I'll move them down. I will see about making boyfriend and girlfriend just a little bit bigger. I feel like they kind of get like outclassed. They're not really meant to be the main focus. This is a picture for everybody. They're about the same size as like Nene. No, but they're probably like even a little bigger than Nene on Santa over there. Fill me with holiday glee. Trying so hard not to get a big dick right now. Who's drawing right now? So one guy said, "How is Nightmare Cops doing?" Nightmare Cops is doing amazing as usual. If you could see the new art that Jeff was whipping up for it on a daily basis, you'd be losing your shit. Cavern Keeper 116 said, "I am drawing right now." Petit Python. Wait. Petit Thon. Petit Underthorskon. What? He said, "I'm drawing Hatsune Miku smoking a blunt." One guy said, "Mall Santa is alive." I mean, like, I think we've explained this before, but, you know, he's alive if you never died on the level. But if you've died playing week 5 before... Can you draw a horse? Yeah. I can draw a fucking horse. I don't know how to draw the horse mane. I don't know what the horse manes look like. I don't know. Maybe it looks more like a lamb now because of that. I also don't know how horse necks look. Horse. Trying to think. All right. I like what we got so far. Just trying to think of what else to do. Okay, so Santa's on like a mall chair thing, just like in week 5. I won't make it as ornate, I'll make it kind of small. And I'll put one of those like Christmas pole things. I don't know what they are. Should have the moon out again. Man, it's so it's so tempting to like have it just be set outside. That's what Toriyama did. He just had it vaguely set just like outside, just like fuck it, doesn't matter if it makes sense to have it be set outside. Could be like a callback to the 2017 skin I did. So I was gonna have it be set in the mall, but I felt like the background wouldn't look that Christmassy, and it would be too much of like a callback to the game where it's like I kind of want this to be more of like just a universal, just like general Christmas side skin, even though it is kind of using a lot of FNF characters. H is what I draw at H. I don't know what else to draw. Like the snow. I'll draw snow last, because that's just going to be like the white marks. What if it's the crescent moon? Yeah, crescent moon on Christmas. That's some good shit. Okay. Trying to think what other characters could be in here. I was thinking about putting in the serial killer from the latest Spooky Kids, hiding him in here. Let's see. What do you think? Is that a keeper? Do we keep him in the background? Yeah, I think so. I think he's a good fit. I think it's fun to pack this shit with characters. What's it supposed to be? Oh, this is the. I'm just gonna write it in the center so when it zooms out, people just can read it. Newgrounds. (2020) site scan. Are you thinking about I mean, I think Palo's the one who writes all the Spooky Months episodes. So yeah, that'll never be up to me. That'll always be on him, and he does a very good job doing them. I really love the one from this year. That one was awesome. That scene where they're in like the oh, you know what's funny? The ist is, I always do the I's lowercase, and I did the T lowercase to make it the cross. It's Christmas. As people never shut the fuck up about. And isn't this just a background that screams holy? I think in the latest cartoon that's just supposed to be a guy like dressed as boyfriend. That was my take on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be him or not. Maybe? That wasn't my read on it. I mean, either way, I love the whole episode. It was very good. The scene in the meat locker was super fun. That was just like so devious and fun to watch. It's like my favorite shit. It's like not like too edgy really, but it was like just like morbid enough to be like really goofy. And then the ending was very fun. And then the actual ending was kind of weird. Like very like throws me through a loop, but hey, it's fun writing. Are you gonna participate in the 3-star jam, Phantom? No, probably not. I think I've got my hands full working on the game. I mean, I'm kind of just taking a side detour from that just to work on this background. Man, I'm really trying to think. I want to fit the mom and the dad in here, but there's like a conundrum. It's like I feel like down here would be a good place to put them, but if they were there, they'd be able to see them kissing, and if they were over there doing that, they would grab their fucking tongues with both their hands and fucking yank them away from each other. So it's like, it would be, I kind of like the characters all existing in the same space and like partially acknowledging each other, like Skid and Pump laughing at boyfriend and girlfriend. So I feel like, I don't know. Oh man, wait, should a Christmas tree go? That guy just brought up a Christmas tree. Should a Christmas tree go here instead of like the pole thing? Oh man. Yeah, probably, right? Yeah, probably should be a Christmas tree, not some dumbass, just like random pole. Phantom, how do you fill a section after using the lasso tool? I mean, you kind of don't. The lasso tool just selects stuff that's already on the screen. If you want to make a selection and fill it, you would use the pencil tool and then close that off. Fill that. Then select the whole thing, go to the pencil color, and do the strike through to get rid of the pencil mark. I've covered that in previous tutorials. But I need to redo tutorials again because I know that some of them aren't really on YouTube anymore. I need to make like a video series going through this stuff. Alright, you know what? We'll make another frame, cut it, then go back to this one so that pole is still there in that one. And then fuck it, we'll just get rid of it. We'll see how a Christmas tree looks here instead. That might fill like the space better. Yeah, that's way better. There's already going to be like a red and blue thing on the other side with the candy cane there, so that's taken care of. Nene's hair will be here. See, this is where we could get really crazy on the tree and like do the ornaments if we wanted to get crazy with it. It's way too small. That's way too big. I feel like if you're on the site, I don't know how much you'd really notice that. Who should the angel on the top of the tree be, or the star? What should go at the very top of the tree? Just thinking Tom Fulp, but I'm trying to think of how to make that like recognizable. I think I said Hank. Isaac. Like from Binding of Isaac? That's so dumb. We'll make it be Angel Isaac. Okay. That doesn't fit in the thing. I'll have to fix that. As cute as ornaments would be, I feel like getting that to like actually visually read well would definitely be a struggle. So for now, I'm not gonna plan to do that. I'm gonna focus on just fitting like characters in. So that's what I give a shit about. Oh, yeah, it could. Oh, it could also be Jesus from Madness. It's so true. Damn. You know what? I think I have a way to fit the mom and dad in. It might be kind of difficult though, so I'm just gonna take a crack at it, see if I can get it to work. Oh man. But what we're gonna do, or I'll spoil it in advance just so you can kind of see the thought process come together. Oh man, Devil Dice music. We're gonna have the mom, we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna have the mom like checking her hand and like, I mean, maybe I did like this hand, I don't know. Like, I want her to be checking that she got like a brand new like ring. I think maybe a bit like the one Kickstarter like reward section picture with girlfriend wearing all the treasure and girlfriend and boyfriend. Like, the mom just like decked out in jewelry, and like it's implied that it's like it's all like gifts, and we'll have the dad standing next to her just kind of like smiling. It's hard to like draw like a special like diamond on here when her hand is back like that, but I don't know what other way. Like that's kind of just how you look at like stuff like that when you have it on your hand like that. We need to draw the parents in a way that they look so bougie. They're like those Christmas assholes you just fucking hate. It's just like they're just. You ever just see like those business people that are just dressed like so pompously fucking nice in the winter that it's like, oh, just fuck off. We gotta get that energy in here. You know what I'm talking about? When, what? I mean, how do I even describe it? It's just like the bougie ass. Let me find it. It's like high winter fashion, but it's like only rich people can do it. Winter fashion. Let's type in winter fashion upper class. Because if you call yourself upper class, yes, here we go. Oh, so like I found what I'm looking for like instantly. Now I just want to say in advance, there's nothing wrong with this woman, and there's nothing wrong with treating yourself and dressing nice. I just feel like there's a certain energy a lot of people carry themselves with, and it feels like, you know, a lot of people in the winter are just kind of bundled up because they're fucking cold, and then other people, it's like, it's a competition. You can dress nice without it being a competition, but for the mom and dad in Friday Night Funkin', every day of their lives is a day to outdress and outclass anyone else. Let me grab this, okay. Damn, this is like... My screen that I'm grabbing the images from is like a damn higher resolution than the bottom screen, so when I drag it down the picture's like fucking ginormous. So let me try this again. Let's see if this works. Almost. I should change the resolution of these to match each other. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. This fucking thing. The first time the snipping tool has ever failed me. Anyway, that's what we're going for. It's like we want to go for like person just like, I don't know, just like, come on man, it's like just throw on a fucking coat and go out in the cold. It's like, why are you doing all this? We want that energy. Is that a Chanel bag I hear about? The famous Chanel bag. That's gonna be hard to draw because we don't really have like a lot of space to like visualize that, but we're just gonna sketch and try. In fact, to move the mom up higher, I might put this little tag up towards like the top of the box. Just to save on real estate here for space to draw. Give her big honkers. Don't worry, brother. I will. This is gonna take some damn fucking figuring out. Blue wearing a ton of rings, fuck it. Just to really sell the point. I'm not really that happy with the mouth, but screw it. We'll fix that later. Actually, just kidding, we'll fix it now. Lol. It does get the point across that she's elated, but we can do better. There we go. I like that one. Dozen's here. Hello, Dozen. Dozen is one of like the modern day like fucking Flash masters. Young ass dude just knows his damn Adobe Flash. Dozen is creating scarily polished shit on the daily. Catch you dozing. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, what a gentleman, that man. What a gentleman. It's fine. I wanted to be more audience engaged, but I do feel like I just kind of am like sucked into drawing this damn background for damn Newgrounds 2022. But hey, as it should be. There's shit to do. Why does the dad have his pubes out? To assert dominance over those he sings against. Isn't it obvious? How are you gonna assert dominance over people you sing against if your pubes aren't hanging out? What, do you have pube shame? You have to have them out so people know what they look like. So they know you're not a fucking pussy or a loser. Which obviously, even by the fact that you had to ask, just proves that you are. Haha, pube shame, pube shame. He's got pube shame. Also, random, but I just want to take a minute to say, fuck today's Salmon Run weapons. Fuck them. And fuck today's Salmon Run stage too, by the way. Just fuck it. It's like we just had like random weapons the other day and I miss it so fucking bad. I wouldn't be so mad at today's weapons if it wasn't also for the stage. I just like, I struggled to win a single damn round. I got like in a goddamn elite team and we destroyed. We went 2 rounds, fucking obliterated the score, killed Kohozuna, and then after that it was just back to loss, back to back, loss to loss to loss. Spawning grounds is fucking hell. It's fucking hell. Fucking hell. It's like, it's everything about it. It's like that stage just fucks me up. And like, there's a part of me that says like, okay, you're not playing to win today, you're playing to enjoy the challenge. But damn, like, sometimes you just can't help but just be like, God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. You just want to be a team player who doesn't give a shit, but just sometimes, man, sometimes you're just playing it, you're just like, God fucking damn it. When you are 1 egg away and the fucking clock is ticking and you, like, when your ass has thrown 3 eggs into the thing at like the last second and then you die and then you know you've done all you can, you risked life and limb to get the eggs in, and then you're just like, okay, I have literally I've performed to the capacity of like the human limit, and now I'm resting on the faith of my team to finish it, and then they don't, and you're just like, fuck the world and all who inhabit it. How long have I been streaming? Oh, it's like two hours. Holy shit. God damn. Time just flies. You're not missing much. We're taking it fucking easy today. We're working on, as it is written in the fucking thing, Newgrounds Christmas 2022 site skin. This is a piece that'll make all the Christians jump for joy as we celebrate God by drawing demons, buying each other gifts. Now I'll do him looking like to the side. What I'm doing with this is somebody asked about the fill for this earlier. I'm not doing like a fill with this. I'm just drawing in solid colors, and I'm taking the lasso and kind of like drawing what I want with the lasso and then hitting delete to like get rid of colors in like that shape, rather than using the, because like the eraser tool can't do like sharp points. So I use the lasso tool, and even though I can't see it that well, I just know it well enough to like know where it's drawing at. Punk Ape tipped $5 and said, "Yo Dave, quick question. Since Funkin' staying open source, will stuff like cutscenes or the model for Ivan's boyfriend figure, the Kickstarter one, be released to the public?" I mean, I don't know about the Ivan's like sculpt, but it can. I mean, definitely like the cutscenes, since like we've been, a lot of work has gone through and how to incorporate those. I think like that would pretty much be on me to like release those files, and I mean I would definitely be down to do it. It'd be a lot of fucking files. I mean, I'm even tempted to like beyond just the files to release like, I saw that like Mugen Train, the Demon Slayer movie in Japan, they released a book of like, you can just like buy a book of like all the keyframes and just like rough work they did like making all of that. It's like a book of like all the storyboard frames, all the keyframes, like a ton of shit. So like it is like tempting. It's like, oh man, I wonder, no guarantee, but it could be fun to just do a book of like stuff like that. Your storage is gonna be fucking dead. Don't do it. I mean, what do you mean? I mean, I already have all the files just because I'm making this shit. Like, okay, so they've got to be pretty big down there to be like closest to the camera. Ugh. I'm gonna not draw the entire side of that side of her head because I might have the dad like pushed like really snugly against her face, just to kind of save on space. Ellie tipped $3 and said, "I love you, Dave." Damn, somebody said that earlier. You're in love with somebody on the other side of the computer. Look, I'm not real. I'm on the
I'm inside the computer. I'm not fucking real. What do you love Ben from Adventure Time? He's not fucking real.
I'm just kidding. I love you too. Encourages parasocial relationship. I can't unsee that part of the mom hair being Alphys's head. Well, what is that? Alphys like Undertale? Oh. What do you mean, what? I was reading a fucking comment. Oh, wait, you're the person who left that donation. Wait, are you? Eleander? So, just confusing the donators. Alphys Deltarune. I haven't played Deltarune yet. I gotta do that. I played Undertale though, it's very good. Yo, the other day I took a video of it. This shit was funny. I went to Thanksgiving. My mom is like this super devout Christian who does not like video games. She was like, "Are you coming to Thanksgiving?" I was like, "I'll show up if you'll play Five Nights at Freddy's." And like my little brother, he was on the phone. He was laughing his ass off. And my mom was like, okay, I guess." And so I got that shit on Switch, and like, oh man, I turn off all the lights in the house, and like, oh man, all my siblings, one of the new greatest Thanksgiving memories ever is making my mom play Five Nights at Freddy's. It's funny, I thought she would hate it. By the end of it, she was like, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of cool. I was like, what world do I live in? It was so fucking funny seeing her get jump scared by Bonnie though. Top new holiday memory. She beat the first night. My mom beat the first night in Five Nights at Freddy's. Literally hasn't touched a fucking video game controller since Pong came out. And she held a Switch Pro controller and beat the first night of Five Nights at Freddy's. I was ecstatic. And then me and my siblings just sat down and tried to beat it. Because the furthest I've gotten on it is what I played on Oni Plays. I haven't like really played it since then. That shit's scary, man. I sure as hell ain't playing that alone. I can play games like Dead Space just fine. I don't know what it is. Five Nights at Freddy's just fucks with me. I hate to admit it, but I am the type of dude to just look at like those photos online of like scary, horrifying faces hiding like in low opacity in the shadows and just get freaked out. But I just really like stuff like that. But it's fucking freaky. Like I can't play like I will one day, but I have struggled to fucking play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Make her play Nightmare Cops? Hey, when it comes out, I will make her play Nightmare Cops. My whole family, that's gonna be mandatory. If you love me, you must play Nightmare Cops. Dan the Man said, "Is this where you wanna be?" I mean, I guess. What better place could I have to be than be chilling out drawing Newgrounds characters for the Newgrounds Christmas side skin 2020 side skin. Alright, we're gonna color that like dark blue and then copy that. We're just gonna try moving him in here. Kind of looks like he's the one holding her head. What does top-down Zelda-style BF look like? Well, Zelda characters aren't even like totally top down. They're like slightly like isometric. But I mean, I guess top down boyfriend would look like it's like what, the one hair sticks out here. The hair like comes to the end of the side. It's something like that. Something like that. And the something like that. It's hard. It's like tough to say. I did create like a model sheet for him a while ago. What is it? I guess his feet are pretty big, so you'd see like his feet to the side. Maybe like his arms. I guess like if he's holding the microphone like that, see his hand there. Show the model sheet. If I open up, listen, I've grown wise over the damn years. I'm not as dumb as I used to be. If I open that shit up now, it's a ton of like semi-relevant file things are gonna pop up, and then everyone's gonna fucking like know what we've been working on. You guys can't fool me. You can't. I won't fall for it. Okay, so you know this is the mom hand because it's got her like 2 ring things around it. Yeah, I wanted to, like, I looked up that whole fashion reference for her, but I think that, like, it'll be too hard to, like, work in, like, an actual, like, outfit into this. Like, I might just color the normal outfits, like, semi-differently or something, because, like, these borders here is, like, where it'll get, like, cut off, so I'm already gonna have to shrink, like, a ton of this stuff to, like, fit them in to the picture. It's got some donations here. Mud Saplings tipped $1 and said, "Yo, what's up? Have you ever heard of that one web series BFDI? And also, can you call my friend Hedjo Dude a loser baby? Thanks, bro." So yeah, Hedjo Dude. Yeah, listen. Oh God, I gotta insult this guy because his friend paid me $1. Hey, Hedjo Dude. I got like paid $1, and yeah, this guy Mud Saplings, he kind of says that like, he says that I should call you a loser. Nah, I'm just kidding. Your friend is totally a loser. Oh my God, tell a guy to get some pussy. And not from his mom. Alright. Punk Ape tipped $5 and said, "Hey Dave, me again with a follow-up question. When the Darnell update comes out, will all the characters / cutscene FLAs and shit released alongside it or nah?" Yes. I mean, I will try my best. Maybe not like right away, but because once again, it's like a lot of the cutscene stuff, like a lot of the art just gets released because like I toss cam all the FLAs and then like they're just in the game files or something. I don't know. Like he just kind of releases my stuff, but then like that's cool. You know, it's what I want him to do. But yeah, like he's not gonna have like the cutscene files. He's gonna get like the end product. So like I'll have to release the cutscene files. Dave, can you draw Catboy Dave but Christmas? Oh, here we go. Where did I just fucking put my pen? Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't answer the question. Have I heard of a web series called? I got so like one of them called his friend a loser. He only paid $1. How much can you really milk from $1? No, I'm just playing. BFDI. Yeah, I've never heard of it. What is it? Battle for Dream Island. I'm doing the evil deed. I'm feeding the scariest Twitter account on the website exactly what they want. Their end goal has never come closer to fruition than now. Nah, look, doing an angry face makes it look too pouty. It looks cringy. This is me. I'm drawing how I feel right now, staring at the screen and adding cat ears. I said to make it Christmassy. Make it Christmassy. Oh, I got like a nice winter hoodie that I've been wearing, so I'll just draw that. I know this is gonna get posted to Twitter, and I know Jeff is gonna fucking just make fun of me once it's up. But such is the price to pay. It was my mistake to stream and let people donate. I'm trying to think what the pattern on that fucking thing is. Damn it. I just came up with a better idea for this. Only after I finish drawing this, I'm not going to draw it. The better idea is me, like, with my hands tied up and I'm on my knees and I have cat ears and there's a gun to the back of my head. But we got to finish the damn Newgrounds thing. We can't spend all day doing this shit. So, this is just what we get, dang it. Windowsill and snowing outside. I just want to say I don't feel good about having to draw this, but you gotta respect the person's determination for drawing 50 fucking billion of these things every day somehow. I'm definitely gonna find out that this person's a serial killer in like a few months probably, and then this piece is gonna be insanely damning that I encourage them whatsoever, but my alibi is that they donated $5 on stream, so I was pretty much fucking helpless. There you go. Deeply, deeply shameful that it's come to this. But I'll own it. There we go. I know you're using it. Okay, Dragon tipped $5 and said, "Hello again, Dave. Enjoying the stream so far. And I have a couple questions if you want to answer them. What do you think about Genesis Valentine from Oni Plays? Also, any chance Nightmare Cops gets a full week? Thanks again." Genesis Valentine was funny as fuck. I remember that. That's like classic Oni Plays at this point. That guy was so into himself. You gotta love it. And then as for Nightmare Cops getting a full week, that's just one of those cute little secrets. We'll just have to see what the future holds. How to stylize this alarm. Oh my lord, that does not look good. But we will fix that. What is that thing? That guy said the BDFI or whatever. BFDI. It's like Battle for Dream Island, but like what is Battle for Dream Island? Okay, anyway, so the mom and the dad are down there. They got their Christmas presents they're giving each other. It's one of those object shows. I don't know what that means. It's Survivor, but all the contestants are sentient objects. What? I'm gonna have to like look up what the fuck this is. I just don't even like... I don't know. Okay, BDFI. What is this? What the fuck? This is what this is. What? 12 years ago. I guess it'll be like 2010. 64 million views. What the fuck? Was that just something like your babysitter put on just like 12 years ago? Flash Coco Melon? Yeah. trying to think of how to do hands a certain way. Shit. Oh damn, this next song is so tight. I don't even remember what game it's from. I've heard it in so many of these like mixes. I gotta look up what this is. This is gonna drive me crazy. Alright, so we're 1 hour and 48 minutes in. And so 149. Oh, I looked this up last time. Yeah. The song is just called BGM 07 from a game on PS1 called Naniwa Wangan Battle. I don't know what the fuck that is, but this song is just so sick. You know what other song I've been like addicted to? That song that people keep putting over those God of War memes where it's him clashing the hammer and the axe with like that gigantic fat guy. Where people just do like blank versus blank and he goes flying up into the sky. But they put this like dope like hip hop, like they put like a trap beat over it. And damn, that song is just fucking addicting with like the chorus kicking in. What are my phobias? I mean, I really don't like insects. But you just kind of have to get over that the older you get, unfortunately. It's a part of fucking life. Still, though, I don't know, like, Egoraptor, when he was on, like, that show, The Tester, he had to, like, do his interview with, like, his head in, like, a tank of, like, cockroaches. Oh man, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I could have sat there and really done that. Dude called Splatoon Masters in here. Oh, whoa! BDFI was made by one of the guys who did Scale of the Universe. Man, I remember playing that when it came out. That was cool. Man, it's really weird, and there's just like these like flash geniuses who are just around doing stuff. Like I would also, like when I first saw Pencilmation, I would have never imagined that that would become like a huge Borderland like franchise thing. Yeah, next stream, I was saying this earlier, but I really want to design, I want to do an F&F comic, but I want to make it with the audience. I don't know if people have seen those lately, but I've done a few short strips. I do those generally like after a full day's worth of work, so I would like for them to come out like consistently, but it always depends on if I have like enough energy after like
just doing what the week demands, like, for the actual game. I know even recently people went fucking crazy over just even me drawing like the... Well, you know, I see people more sort of complaining about it than people actually doing it. People will be like, that feeling when everyone's gonna trace the health bar icons for that are made for the comic, and it's like, yeah. I mean, so what? It's like, everyone's always talking about how when I'd like release a drawing, it's like people are just gonna trace it, make mods out of it. It's like, such is life. That is just what is going to happen. People will trace, people will make mods, and I fully accept it. I won't run from destiny or fate. I mean, okay, and I've said this in the past, I really don't like stuff being traced if it's like unreleased, like, because basically like even a while ago, like those two like girl designs I was doing that got traced and put in like a ton of mods, like, I mean, I just had to totally scrap those designs and all the elements of them because it's like great. Now that, like, you know, it's funny, I was watching Tetrabit Gaming a while ago, and I was having a good time, and I was like, wait a minute. Why do I feel like a burning anger watching this channel? It's like, oh yeah, 'cause he's the one who put those assets out for people to trace. Because nobody was looking for those until he found them. But I don't hold it against the guy. I mean, he was just digging up content for the old YouTube machine. Can't blame him. But yeah, I mean, like, those totally just like can't be used anymore, which is like super unfortunate. So that's what I really don't like. The irony of that situation is I remember so many people trace that then when other people traced it, people fought over like which mod creator owned that character designs, and people would release other versions of traces of those characters but with different character sheets saying like who was who and who owned which version of that character, and it's just like, oh my god, guys. It's like, what am I watching right now? It's like, I love the passion. I love that people care that much, but it's like, I don't know. It always just like, I don't even know. I just don't even know. It's like just funny. It's like funny, and it makes me, I don't even know. It's just one of those things like, what are you gonna fucking do, man? What are you gonna fucking do? It's a bygone fact that they already traced my stuff. Now the new fight is over like who owns the traces. It's like, oh my goodness, if you're all gonna dig through my stuff and just trace everything, at least get along. But at the same time, that's just the internet. It's like, some people get along, some people don't. And I think when people are really passionate about stuff, there's just bound to be just stuff like that, people getting their feelings hurt. I'm sure like a lot of people thought that they were working really hard to like adapt that character design into like something more like publicly palatable. So, you know, I do get how people feel like a sense of ownership and then a sense of sadness when they feel like other people infringe on it. I mean, especially from their perspective, they're not really thinking about like where the origin comes from too much. They're just thinking about like their work to realize that. So basically, I get why it happens. It all does make perfect sense. But from my position, I don't think anybody knows I ever see this stuff. So when I do see it, I don't even know. I don't even know what the point of this is. As for the comics, though, I mean, like, you know, I'm doing the comics in a way because I can't always be showing off what we're working on. So I feel like if people are tracing the comics, it's like, go for it. They're out. it doesn't matter whether I say do it or don't do it. It's gonna happen anyway. But I mean, I am saying now that it's like at the very least, yeah, I don't give a shit. That is a bad pointing hand. Let's do something more like presenting. There we go. Oh yeah, I should save. Thank you. Man, that was a really good reminder for that. Thank you very much, Splatoon Master. This would be very unfortunate to lose all this shit. Man, this all looks really random. It's gonna take a lot of like lighting trickery to get this to all meld well. But there's new little donations. Let's check this shit out. Penkaru tipped $5, said, "Hey Phantom, got a question. Have you played any of the many mods made Friday Night Funkin'? If so, do you have any favorites? I'm personally a big fan of mods like Lo-Fi Funkin' and Indie Cross. Hope all is well, and hope you had a good Thanksgiving." I've never played a mod. Ain't that crazy? I've literally never ever played a mod. I've seen a lot of mods. I feel very proud of a lot of people. I would say I have some favorites. I still really like that Mario one that has like the fucking awesome like pixel art from like a while back. It's not the newest by any means, but it's pretty good. I saw some shit of like recently of all these characters sitting down at like a poker table, like playing cards together. That reminded me of like that Night at the Inventory game. That was charming. Let's see. I finally understand what that guy with no limbs is. That's supposed to be like a creepypasta of Silver from Pokemon. I didn't know what the fuck that was for like the longest time. It just made no sense to me. But now I get it. And now when I see funny ass shit with him, it does make me laugh. Just, I don't know, something about like a limbless... Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I switched to the next frame. Something about like a limbless Pokemon trainer. Just as like... Just fun. I don't know, it's like so morbid, it's funny. This doesn't look like Steve at all. This is the worst Steve drawing of all time. I've got to redo that. Shit, does look funny though. Alright, wait, there's more donations. I'll talk more about mods that I like in a second. Shay Reyes, Catboy Loser, tipped $15 and said, "Hi Dave, sorry for the emotional trauma me and Cause have given you. Have 15 stained dollars. It's jam, don't worry. A wad of gum I scraped off the sidewalk and a glass eyeball I stole from a homeless guy. Hey, 15 bucks. I won't fight it. I'm gonna get my ass some Starbucks tomorrow with that. Yahoo!" Speeds tipped $3 and said, "But like, don't you own that character? You made it. You can just take it back. It's yours." Also, OMGPA stream. I mean, like, I mean, what do I do to take it back? It's like everybody traced it and used it in all their shit. What do I do to stand up and be like, "Hey, you stop that! You can't do that! That's my character!" Like, what? It was supposed to be like, attorneys, sick 'em. Like, it's on the internet, man. It's like, I know how I'm not 50 years old. I know how the internet works. I could sue that. Like, I guess I could be evil as shit and maybe sue them or something. I mean, I don't even know what you do in that situation. But it's like, what would it matter? It's already on the internet. Like millions of people or whatever have already seen this shit. Like, it's over for. It's done, bro. Like, that it is what it is. And not to mention, it's like, I don't want to harass or bother anybody. At the end of the day, I see it as like my bad for not removing those sketches from like that shit, and now I keep all sketches, like concept sketches for things in different FLAs. Or like if I do just like doodle something while drawing stuff, I'll make it a symbol and move it in a new FLA. And yeah, like, I don't know. It is what it is. It's not worth being. Well, I mean, I can't help but feel a little upset by it, because it's like, darn, I really wish that I wasn't that dumb and could still use some elements from those designs, but it's like, I don't know. It's like getting mad the same way that you get mad when you stub your toe on the edge of a table or step on Legos or something. It's like, just be mad about it and get over it. Who do I have to blame except for myself for that? But thank you for joining the stream, and thank you for $3. Pay out to $5, which is more than the last person, which means I love this person more. And said, happy late Thanksgiving. Keep it funky, love your work, your hustle motivates me to work on my own stuff, and from that, I've learned a lot. Well, that's nice. Leak a pixel we gate. Lol. I'm glad for anybody who's drawing right now or feels motivated to draw. Alright. I feel like I'm just drawing Steve really wrong. I feel like I've always had a hard time drawing him because his eyes are like, they're 3D kinda. Steve is sometimes a character that just looks better once you finish the art for him. So maybe, I don't know. Here, I'll try finishing this little drawing of him. Maybe I'll like it better once I finish it. Also, yeah, their head should curve back more. That's what looks kind of messed up about that. This shouldn't go out that far. Okay, that's... Okay, well, you know what? Once I fill in the eye things, it might really look better. So I'll hold off judgment until I do that. Because I make them all 3D, but they're kind of just not really meant to look like that. That's definitely better. Actually, yeah, I like that. I'm cool with that. I make them a bit wider. Should he be looking at him? Or should he just be looking like down? Him looking down is pretty funny. I don't know what I like better. I don't know if I like him looking down or him looking up. Where he's just like, why would you show me this? Down is better. Okay, wait. You know what? I want to draw, I just want to fit as much like Christmas stuff as I can in here. I want to draw... I feel like normally Captain is the type to hold mugs, which is funny. That's just like a Jeff thing, because I feel like that trait's kind of gotten passed on to Stan from Nightmare Cops. But yeah, I want Steve. I'll have Steve hold the mugs. I like Captain with like the hand gesture kind of presenting. We'll do Steve holding just a cute little mug. Gotta have like the... just like a nice cocoa or something. Blessed Ridge Racer 4 music makes me enjoy life. I've never super been like a guy for racing games. I mean, I like them. I like all games, but like, I don't know. Racing games, I just thought like, okay, that's cool. Especially if there's no like twist on it to make it like cartoony, like Burnout Revenge. I normally just kind of feel like whatever. But man, Ridge Racer 4, what a fucking game, man. That game seriously like touches my soul. The slight like visual novel element between like races. God, the music feels exactly the same way the story in the game feels. Anyway, back to drawing this guy looking at other guy's cock. So, but people are saying what should be on the mug? What should be on the mug? Cock joke should be on the mug. Number 1 tolerable person. The stream is making my ass hurt. You and me both, dude. Speeds tip $10. The thoughts on new Sonic if you played it. The Cyberspace OST would bang for music stream BG music. Also, take this money and buy the most succulent meal at McDonald's. Also get a shake with it. Hey, don't mind if I do. That feel when I betray you and buy blackened chicken sandwich at Popeyes instead. Shay tipped $1 and said, "Will you play Dave FNF mod?" That'd be a pretty narcissistic thing to do. I don't know. Okay, wait. What should be on his damn mug? All right. I wanna hear what should be on this boy's mug. Number 1 mug collector. Well, this is Steve holding the mug, so Steve's not the captain. Sorry, brud. Sorry, brud. I like that. Somebody said to do Live, Laugh, Christmas, and it's just exactly, it's just the right kind of like dry humor to where it just feels like the perfect thing. Live, laugh. Should Christmas be the last one? Live, laugh, mug. Live, laugh, cock. No, it should be live, laugh, come. It just rolls off the tongue. Because these are things that you do. You don't do cock. I mean, I guess you can, but you know, it doesn't like. It's not like cock's not like a verb. Living is a verb. Laughing is a verb. Coming is a verb. Welcome to English class, Phantom Arcade. Laugh PFDI. You'd have to live one kind of fucked up life to have a mug that says live laugh BFDI. I guess needs to be moved up some. Alright, we got a lot of shit in here now. Oh, I have not played Sonic Frontiers, by the way. No Sonic Frontiers. Corey played it. He was like ecstatic about it for like the first day. But what is it? I mean, it seemed like after that wore off, he had a lot of criticisms of it. Seems like everyone does. I was thinking of getting it. I just don't know if I'm like big enough into Sonic. I don't know. It almost seems like it's like you will enjoy it if you like Sonic, which I'm just not like a huge Sonic guy. I feel like if a really broken, busted Mario game came out, I would play that and defend it. But I don't know, Sonic. I don't know. Man, this music is awesome. I don't know what the fuck this is. What is this? That jungle mix is still going. This really is one of like the best fucking mixes ever. I just don't feel really sold on Darnell's face there. So, you know, okay, I might move them down a bit. I might move them down a bit so we can get to see a bit of boyfriend, girlfriend, Christmas outfit. I hope that all this like translates and like reads well. I feel like some stuff you don't need any like visual understanding for. It's like you just have Monster with the eggnog. He's just being creepy. They're just loving each other. But then stuff like Pump and Skid like mocking them. And then like the dad and the mom looking at like the nice rings. I feel like those might not be the most clear ever, but I'm hoping that even if you can't understand like what they're doing or why they're there, hopefully at least like they're standing looking pretty in like nice Christmas toned colors with snow everywhere.
Stone Sprite tipped $1 and said, "Hello, Mr. Dave. Can you read me a bedtime story? Also, can you call my friend Cole a stinky loser?" Stone Sprite, dude, I'm gonna have you sent to fucking Mr. Electric's principal office and have you killed. You're gonna be the third person in the chat to be sent there and killed today. A bedtime story. What's a bedtime story? Bedtime story. Bedtime story is 9/11 happens, and on Newgrounds, like everywhere in the world, people are pissed off. People are going crazy about it. People are, just saying all sorts of crazy shit. The hysteria of seeing like a huge monumental building being destroyed, like, it like had the world in like hysterics. And everyone's saying all sorts of crazy shit. People are like, oh, we gotta go to war. We gotta go crazy. But then literally, in the Newgrounds forums, when people are saying all this stuff, they're all hopped up. They're repeating the stuff the news is saying. Literally, I went back to those forum threads to read that day. Tom Fulp is in there. It's so crazy. It's such a Tom, like, seeing Tom's initial response to 9/11, it's so Tom Fulp, you almost can't even believe it. He's just like, wow, I'm like really angry that this happened to our country. That's like so sad that all those people died. Like, but just remember, guys, the countries in the Middle East, there's only a handful of extremists. If we go to war and kill a ton of them, tons of innocent women and children will die. And it's like, wow, that's a scarily rational and worldly view to have from a guy who runs like a Flash website where he makes games about killing people. But yeah, and then everyone was like, Tom, shut the fuck up. This time America needs to stand up for itself. I mean, Tom wasn't even saying like, let's not do anything about it. He's just like, wow, guys, let's not rush to any conclusions. And it's like, that'll always stick with me, man. He's just so like, what a Tom Fulp thing to say. Anyway, that's my bedtime story. You can find that thread on Newgrounds if you search back far enough. Alright, the sizing discrepancy is what's holding me up now, because it's like, this goes down really far, this doesn't go down very far. And all the characters are smushed together really well over here, whereas all the characters are like standing like parallel to each other all the way down. But Skid and Pump have to be there because they're laughing at boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh, fuck. Fuck, oh man, I have to fix that. That's not good. Cause like over here, they all feel like they're melding together very naturally. But like over here, they're all just like, it's like a visual thing. So it's like, over here the characters go like, well, I mean, they are next to each other, but it's like character, 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 character. It's like it's not entirely like even. But then over here it's like meow, meow, like straight, just two characters there. One dude said, you know Kikoriki? No. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Phantom, tell us about Obama. What do you think of his presidency? I mean, I was a teenager. I didn't give an absolute shit or fuck about what was going on in politics at all. What I think of the Obama presidency is they called us into the room when he got inaugurated,
and we didn't have to do any fucking schoolwork while that happened. It was so sick. The same thing happened when Japan got hit by that massive tsunami, but that one was way less sick because a lot of people died. The only good thing to come out of the Japanese tsunami, aside from the fact that it changed Persona from being a worldly game to being set in Japan, which I think Persona 5 came out great, so good for them, was that funny ass tweet where Kojima, like, everyone has tweeted, like, my condolences to my Japanese brothers and sisters, yada yada, and then Kojima just tweeted, I'm alright. And that's been like a legendary tweet. Other than that, the Obama presidency, I have it burned into my brain, that picture of him skateboarding and that other picture of him and he's hugging Noctis from Final Fantasy Versus 13 and FF15. So that's what I think of the Obama presidency. And people always do the funny videos where they talk like this. Just like they do the funny ones with George Bush, where he talks like this. Hey, that's me, George Bush. I'm not. And I know George Bush because he was an interactive buddy on Newgrounds. So yeah, that's what I think of that. Obama NFT. Cool guy 106 tip $5. Said, can you please draw this guy? I'm sorry, cool guy. I can't draw that guy. Because if I draw that guy, then everyone's going to send me money to draw that guy. And I have to focus on what I'm drawing right now. Alright, Cool guy will be the last guy. Well, cool guy, post what you want in the chat. You know I'm a sucker for drawing stuff. Anyway, cool guy, post what you want in the chat. But like I gotta say, after cool guy, if any of you else donate for drawings, you're gonna have to message me for a refund or something, or lose your donation. Cause this is the last. This is the last. You guys tricked me too many times. This is the last drawing I'll do for a donator. This guy probably wasn't here when I said that. Is Obama canon FNF? That's such a good question. I wish there was a way to pin comments to the chat. I would just leave that one at the top. Hey fam, you like the energy drinks? Nah. I just like drinking coffee. I like coffee and I like those iced matcha drinks at Starbucks. Though they taste like too plain and shitty with normal milk. If you put oat milk in them, it makes them all damn tangy. It's fucking delicious. Cool guy 106 who tipped $5 isn't posting his link in the chat for that guy he wants drawn. Oh well. Alright, Punk Ape to $5 said, hey Dave, maybe a cool idea could be Kasekiro playing on some sort of Game Boy with Senpai in it, or Hank lurking in the background. I thought it'd be cool to incorporate the other upcoming unconfirmed characters. This guy's getting creative over here. There is, I mean, it's crazy, man. It's like goddamn game development. Like, we have all the pretty much plans for everything. It just takes an eternity to make it. Though we're mostly working on tools for the pipeline to make making stuff easier. Alright, that guy linked his thing. I feel like this doesn't really give me a lot to work with. It's kind of tough to tell what this is. But I'll do my best I can. I always do enjoy Crinkle's designs. And we will do a quick save on this. This is tough. This is, let's see. I'll draw boyfriend for scale. And then we're drawing a madness character, a scary ass madness character. I don't think they're actually supposed to be this big, but I just want to draw them like fucking ginormous. I'm telling you though, this is the last character donation drawing thing. So we have to. December's coming up. Site skin has to get done. So this will be the last one. And if you donate, knowing full well that this is the last one, that is on you. I should do a drawing stream sometime soon though, just because that would be fun. And then people can just ask for dumb shit for free. Also, cool guy, or whatever the username is, forgive me if this drawing is ass. Trying to think while I'm drawing this of like mods I liked. I saw a Madness mod where it's all them like on a truck or something, and they're like moving along, and it's got like Sanford and Demos is in it. That was pretty fucking cool to see like how the background moves and all that. Like stuff that's kind of like visually impressive like that is enjoyable. I really like the mod that has what is it? It's like the Eddsworld characters, and they're like one of them's in like a giant fucking robot. That one's got like a ton of cool like sequence things. There's a lot of good ones. People are talented as shit. Go figure. Okay, so this guy's wearing like a cloak that like goes partially under his mask. If I can see that right. He's got like fucking pipes coming out of him and shit. This is definitely a good character for either symbol art or 3D, because man, this guy's got a lot of pipes and crazy shit on him. I want to do him like holding his fingertips over like evilly. I don't know if he would do that for real. But he does have like a fucking evil wizard cape on, so why not? There we go. Phobos. Going back to the task at hand. It's Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Alright. Small break time. I'm going to hit the damn vape for a minute. That's right. We're vaping these days, boys. We're zooming in on Pico looking at his apples. Getting lit on fire. I'm kicking back for a minute or two. I'm going to collect my thoughts and list off mods that are cool. There's like a mod where there's this kid who's like, don't criticize me, be nice to me, and he's like rapping against like a bunch of skeletons. And it's got like music by Saster. Of course I know Dozen. Dozen makes like awesome ass art. There's the Cassette Girl mod, which is just dope. It's cool. That's got music by Saruki in it. Saruki is insanely talented. Pale Sun said, I'm working on art for my own mod project right now. The jams and art are keeping me going. Awesome. If you're working on any type of art in Flash, whether it's a cartoon or a mod, you should just post it. You should just respond to my latest tweet. I just tweeted something about like Splatoon. Just go ahead, just spam that shit with your fucking art that you're making. Even if it's out of context and nobody gets it. I just want to see what people are doing. And posting it in the Twitch chat is a horrible place to see it. What other mods are cool that I know about? Let's see. I keep seeing fan art of this like character that has like a folder file for a head. I like that design. That's charming. What else? What else do I like from the mods? Oh, I saw someone did an alien hominid one recently. We were driving in the car and shit. That was pretty cool. What else? What else? I like all the shit that has Scary Sonic in it. That's pretty good. Scary Sonic. I really like the Sonic that has the weird ass face where he's got like his index finger pointed up. I like that design in that face a lot. I see that all the time. I'm so charmed by it. It reminds me a little bit of like how the henchmen look, but I don't know what, like how old that design is. They just have like these big creepy smiles and blacked out eyes. I remember, I think there's like, is there one like Troll Girlfriend? It's like Scary Girlfriend with like long limbs or something. I know there's that. That had like some cool art for it when the mod first came out too. Damn, what else? What else is there? I've seen so much just like in passing. It like pops up in my feed or my YouTube recommended and I just like check it out. Man, I saw, there's one that's classic. It's a boyfriend having like the hot ex-girlfriend. Man, that one busts me up. I really would like to do a story like that in the game. But it would have to be so different from the mod, of course. But that one's really good because it's funny. I feel like it fits. It fits like the story writing where it's just funny that boyfriend has this like ex-girlfriend that's obsessed with him or something. Where it's just like his like ex-girlfriend is like quote unquote like conventionally hot. I guess the one thing I don't like is that, or not that I don't like, I guess the one thing that where it's like it wouldn't work for me is that like boyfriend and girlfriend are supposed to be like my versions of what I feel like. They look like how I felt at 19. That was how I saw like myself and like the world. So like if his ex-girlfriend is like anatomically tall, then that makes boyfriend and girlfriend like midgets, which I'm not against. Like it does come down to like perception. But yeah, I guess like if his ex-girlfriend was like much older than him, if she was like in her late 20s and he was in like his teens, but then that's also just like late 20s dating a 19-year-old is strange, so I don't know. It's probably not a story beat I'd ever visit. I mean, especially since the mod already did it. The only thing that's weird with that mod is also girlfriend gets like anatomically like advanced. So I like the concept a lot. I think it's a really fun mod. And that's like the good thing about mods is like they do stories and things that like I kind of couldn't or wouldn't. I have like my own consistency in my head I'm thinking about, and they do stuff differently, and that's good.
Call me Katsumi tipped $10 and said, "Hey Dave, I think you should check out this awesome mod called 7 Quid Maybe Yeah. Cat Vice Nya. Oh, and can you shout out my silly Willy friend group Flash Fix Law?"
I'm kicking back for a minute, just taking a break, so I'm not searching anything at the moment, but I'll keep it in mind. And yeah, shout out to Flash Fix. If they're all about Flash, then that's an awesome kind of group to me. Check out FNF SingStar Challenge. SingStar Challenge, like PlayStation plug-in mic with iToy Challenge. One dude wrote kickin' nuggets. What other mods do I know? I've seen an endless amount. I mean, it just like there's this one where there's this girl who's like obsessed with boyfriend and girlfriend's on a cross. That shit made me fucking laugh, man. That shit was funny as fuck. What are recent ones? I mean, I see people making new stuff all the time. There's one that Dozen's been doing where you're like this futuristic sci-fi girl on like a surfboard that's shooting out like gigantic blasts of energy as you fly through like the cyber city. And you sing against like a robot or something. That's fucking awesome. The music for that sounded great too, and the art for it, of course, it's by Dozen. It looks amazing. I like that Persona 5 Strikers one. I also saw a dude made a Chainsaw Man mod. That one's sick. I really like the way he stylized Chainsaw Man, and forgive me, it's been I read the manga forever ago. The knife guy. I guess not. I guess I shouldn't name him to avoid spoilers. Yeah, there's a guy with knives in Chainsaw Man, and yeah, they did a mod of them fighting, and yeah, that one is sick. I can't remember the music from it. I'm sure it was good. You know, the art just really stood out to me. Sometimes music stands out more, sometimes art stands out more. That's why I remember like Saster and Saruki's. So when I've seen clips of their stuff, like that music just really stays in your head. What else? There's like an infinite amount, and a lot of them are awesome. There are like these goofy ass meme mods that just mix in like a ton of meme sound effects, and those honestly, sometimes you like listen to music that's like ironic and like funny, and it's like you're laughing at it, enjoying how cringy it is, but then like this tune will like stick in your head. So I've heard some mods that just use like a ton of meme sound effects, or like I don't know if I'd ever feel comfortable like showing somebody that, but like I actually like enjoy the music. Was it Bob? I think I did look up the soundtrack to that and just listened to like all of it. I didn't play it or watch it, I just listened to the whole thing. And I just enjoyed it. I think I was listening to that when I was drawing the vinyl like cover. I would just lay in bed and draw on my iPad and listen to the Bob soundtrack or whatever. I've seen just like random art of stuff like Senpai versus the Doki Doki Literature Club. That's charming. Any mod where people actually do pixel art, which I've seen quite a few, that shit is crazy. That is like... Maybe I can just sympathize with it because I'm an artist, so I know how hard art is, and I can't really do pixel art, or I haven't tried. It's such like it's a skill that people don't really have. So like when I see people actually make like really good looking pixel art mods, like the Mario one, like ones that like edit week 6 with original sprites, that's just crazy. And I'm sorry I can't name it off the top of my head, but you know, I just see them from time to time and I'm always impressed. I mean, even Dozen recently was doing like Ina but in pixel art, and that was like fucking nuts. What object represents me as a person? I don't know. What a tough thing to pick. Like a cigarette stamped into a PS2 controller, does that count? I'm not going to talk about ideas I have for the base game. I have so many ideas for the base game. It's ridiculous. Fiery donated $1 and posted a YouTube link of somebody freestyling over the FNF Game Over music. If you want to post that in the chat, I can click it open and give it a listen. I'm just going to kick back and like just chat for a few more minutes, and then we'll get back to drawing work. I think I'll try to draw for like at least 1 more hour. What were you planning for the Nightmare Alternative Universe? Here's a spoiler for that. That was originally a joke that I thought like, okay, we'll never reach this, but if we do, I'll think up something for it. And then I actually had an idea during the Kickstarter for that, and I knew we weren't going to reach it, so I thought of a way to include it in the base game. And I don't know how much of it will make it in, but I do have an idea for that. And whether it's really tiny or really big, the Nightmare AU has like a place in my heart, and like I do have it kind of thought out to a certain extent how that would work in the story. Though it's like we're so far from seeing that I hope nobody gets too crazy about it. I mean, it's just something that's in my head. Oh, but yeah, Fiery, who donated $1, post that link in the chat if you're hearing me. Because I can't click links from the Streamlabs notification thing. Have you heard the music from Hotline 024? Yes, maybe. Like, listen, you gotta understand, I'm working all day. Contrary to any popular belief, I'm working on the game literally every fucking day. Even if I'm waking up at like 8 at night, I wake up and pull out a fucking Cintiq and start working. And well, I'm saying that because as I'm working, I'm flipping through Twitter, I'm flipping through other shit just as I'm getting like drained or whatever to take tiny little breaks. And I just see all these like mods, and I'll just click it. I'll just click it and see what like the music or the art and animation looks like. So there's like a lot of shit I see in here that like I don't know what the fuck it is, and like unless it gets really big, I might see it like more and eventually come to like learn it. Like that's how I saw the people playing like poker at that table so often, or like that guy with no limbs. But like yeah, I have seen like the graphic design for Hotline 024 is like really sick. Feels very Persona 5 like. I think I've listened to some of the music for it at some point, and it was good. I mean, it's by Saruki if I remember right. So Saruki makes good music. How many hours do I spend working on FNF each day? I'd say like at worst, it could be anywhere between like 5 hours and at best something like 10 to 12 hours. Jay Retroix has tipped $5. Hey Phantom Arcade, I wanted to let you know that you should check out the Graffiti Groovin' mod. It's very cool. Surely I take time off. I mean, like, if I just get burnt out, I'll just start playing video games for God knows how long and pass out. But, like, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really take breaks that often, for better or worse. Unfortunately, I do have a vitamin D deficiency again. I just got a blood test the other day, because I was at the store, and I felt lightheaded, like I was going to pass out, and I was like, you know what? That's not good. So I went to get a blood test, and yeah. Vitamin D deficiency again. Whoops.